Welcome to Fluency Game. Today's challenge is 100 daily work routine sentences. Repeat, shadow, and finish them all, then type done in the comments. Let's start. I start work at 9 o'clock every day. I start work at 9 o'clock every day. She checks her emails before the morning meeting. She checks her emails before the morning meeting. They drink coffee together during the first break. They drink coffee together during the first break. He answered a client's call this morning. He answered a client's call this morning. We write notes after every team discussion. We write notes after every team discussion. I prepared a report before the deadline yesterday. I prepared a report before the deadline yesterday. She talks to her manager every afternoon. She talks to her manager every afternoon. They finished the project on Friday afternoon. They finished the project on Friday afternoon. He leaves the office at 6 o'clock. He leaves the office at 6 o'clock. We join meetings online every Monday morning. We join meetings online every Monday morning. I call customers to confirm their appointments. I call customers to confirm their appointments. She worked from home on Tuesday morning. She worked from home on Tuesday morning. They checked the schedule before starting tasks. They checked the schedule before starting tasks. He sends emails to his clients daily. He sends emails to his clients daily. We completed the report before the deadline. We completed the report before the deadline. I answer phone calls during office hours. I answer phone calls during office hours. She writes documents in English for work. She writes documents in English for work. They had lunch together in the cafeteria. They had lunch together in the cafeteria. He discussed the plan with his manager. He discussed the plan with his manager. We use computers for most daily tasks. We use computers for most daily tasks. I prepared slides for the presentation yesterday. I prepared slides for the presentation yesterday. She organizes files before leaving the office. She organizes files before leaving the office. They finished their tasks earlier than expected. They finished their tasks earlier than expected. He checks his messages after each meeting. He checks his messages after each meeting. We take a short break in the afternoon. We take a short break in the afternoon. I worked on the project all morning. I worked on the project all morning. She updates the calendar with new deadlines. She updates the calendar with new deadlines. They presented their ideas to the whole team. They presented their ideas to the whole team. He answered questions during the staff meeting. He answered questions during the staff meeting. We plan the next steps for tomorrow. We plan the next steps for tomorrow. I open my laptop at the office. I open my laptop at the office. She closed the door after the meeting. She closed the door after the meeting. They discussed changes with their department head. They discussed changes with their department head. He drinks water often during his workday. He drinks water often during his workday. We reviewed documents before sending them out. We reviewed documents before sending them out. I helped my coworker with a project. I helped my coworker with a project. She writes reports for her company daily. She writes reports for her company daily. They checked emails early in the morning. They checked emails early in the morning. He printed documents for the team members. He printed documents for the team members. We shared ideas about the new project. We shared ideas about the new project. I answered an email from my boss. I answered an email from my boss. She prepared coffee before the meeting started. She prepared coffee before the meeting started. They talked to clients on the phone. They talked to clients on the phone. He joined the online meeting from his desk. He joined the online meeting from his desk. We corrected mistakes in the final report. We corrected mistakes in the final report. I plan my tasks for the whole week. I plan my tasks for the whole week. She takes notes during every meeting at work. She takes notes during every meeting at work. They finished work later than usual yesterday. They finished work later than usual yesterday. He checks the agenda before every appointment. He checks the agenda before every appointment. We sent messages to confirm the meeting. We sent messages to confirm the meeting. I helped a new coworker with instructions. I helped a new coworker with instructions. She opened her notebook and started working. She opened her notebook and started working. They discussed the new software with IT. They discussed the new software with IT. He worked overtime last night at the office. He worked overtime last night at the office. We prepared documents for the morning meeting. We prepared documents for the morning meeting. I wrote an email to the HR department. I wrote an email to the HR department. She organizes her desk before starting her tasks. She organizes her desk before starting her tasks. They checked the results after the presentation. They checked the results after the presentation. He calls his clients regularly to follow up. He calls his clients regularly to follow up. We made a plan for next week. We made a plan for next week. I drink coffee while reading my emails. I drink coffee while reading my emails. She completed her assignments on time yesterday. She completed her assignments on time yesterday. They prepare slides for the weekly meeting. They prepare slides for the weekly meeting. He checked the system before turning it off. He checked the system before turning it off. We use printers for contracts and forms. We use printers for contracts and forms. I wrote notes about the training session. I wrote notes about the training session. She answered questions from her new colleague. She answered questions from her new colleague. They worked in pairs on the same task. They worked in pairs on the same task. He finished the task earlier than expected. He finished the task earlier than expected. We corrected errors before sending the proposal. We corrected errors before sending the proposal. I helped organize papers on the desk. I helped organize papers on the desk. She drinks tea while working on projects. She drinks tea while working on projects. They presented their progress during the meeting. They presented their progress during the meeting. He answered the phone during lunchtime. He answered the phone during lunchtime. We checked details before signing the contract. We checked details before signing the contract. I worked with my team yesterday afternoon. I worked with my team yesterday afternoon. She sent emails about the new project. She sent emails about the new project. They discussed solutions for the technical problem. They discussed solutions for the technical problem. He planned his tasks for next month. He planned his tasks for next month. We reviewed notes before starting the meeting. We reviewed notes before starting the meeting. I write messages to clients every day. I write messages to clients every day. She joined a video call from her office. She joined a video call from her office. They worked on presentations in the conference room. They worked on presentations in the conference room. He printed slides for the afternoon session. He printed slides for the afternoon session. We open the meeting with short introductions. We open the meeting with short introductions. I prepared lunch quickly before going back. I prepared lunch quickly before going back. She checked files before sending them online. She checked files before sending them online. They discussed the new policy with staff. They discussed the new policy with staff. He answered an urgent email in the morning. He answered an urgent email in the morning. We plan the event for next Friday. We plan the event for next Friday. I helped a coworker with his assignment. I helped a coworker with his assignment. She took notes about the company rules. She took notes about the company rules. They finished their tasks before leaving the office. They finished their tasks before leaving the office. He works from home every Friday morning. He works from home every Friday morning. We shared documents through the online platform. We shared documents through the online platform. I checked the calendar for upcoming meetings. I checked the calendar for upcoming meetings. She drank coffee before starting her report. She drank coffee before starting her report. They reviewed the project at the end. They reviewed the project at the end. He called his manager after the client meeting. He called his manager after the client meeting. We prepared everything before the presentation started. We prepared everything before the presentation started.